ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ we are on Ang 36. Still we are in Shri Rag and Shabads by Tan Tan Shri Guru Amar Das Sache Pasha. Gurmukh Pyaro, when we come in the Sangat, lots and lots, millions of the diseases go away, vanish, right? But we don't understand this because this is a game, Sukham game, subtle game. We don't see it, but when we come in the Sangat and Jap Naam, with the power of Naam, all the diseases, lots and lots of diseases go away. But we only focus on the diseases which have not yet gone. This is a game of karams. We have done so many karams in our past life, and we don't know what kind of karams we did. Maharaj did a kirpa. Maharaj felt pity on us. ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਤਰਸ ਕਰਕੇ Maharaj gave us a new life, a human life. And who knows how many Junes we went through to came to this human life. But these previous karmas carry over till the time we have a kirpa of Vaheguru and we jap naam, we do Saas Gira Simran. ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਸਾਸਗਰਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਦਰਦ ਖਤਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ। It doesn't go away, it doesn't vanish. It's all the kripa. Remember that. It's not in our hands, it's in the hands of Vaheguru. Our job is to jap naam and do ardas benti. Rest is up to Vaheguru ji when he wants to clean all our karms. But we should be dedicated, right? Shri Rag Mahalla Tija, bin gur rog na tuttai, home peed na jaye. Maharaj says the dard which we have, the pain which we have, the diseases which we have, it is because of our home, because of ego. We don't want to shed our own identity. In this life also, when we have come back and got another human life, we still don't understand that we are nothing. It's only Vaheguru. And till the time we will not come in the shelter of Vaheguru Ji, till the time we will not come in the shelter of Puran Guru, we have got it, we are fortunate. Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, our rog, our diseases will not go away. Here Maharaj has put a onkar in the rog. Maharaj is specifically talking about home rog. Home dirag rog hai, daru bhi isma hai. In our body, in our mind, there is a home, as well as the daru is also there, meaning the medicine aukhad is also there. That aukhad, that medicine, that daru is also there. Home is also there. Both of the things are there. But to access the daru, that's the vicious circle. That's a game. To access the daru, to access the medicine, we have to shed our ego, and we can't do on our own. So what is the way? Maharaj will tell us. Next line Maharaj tells us how to remove the home, how to remove this rog, how to remove this disease. Gur prasadi man vasai, name rahe sumai. As piche na, sometimes we do Vaheguru Jap mechanical, without thinking why we are doing it, without putting pavni, without putting the pyar, without putting the love. We're just doing Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. We have to understand we are doing Vaheguru Jap for two reasons. One, to remove thoughts. One, to remove thoughts from our mind. Number two, because we want to do praises of Vaheguru. Why we want to do praises of Vaheguru? Because He's the one who created us. He's the one who has given us a chance. Our job is to meet Him, to merge in Him in this life. But that will happen with Gur Prasadi. As piche ardas benti, lots and lots of prayers. Every time we start Simran, do the prayer inside. Maharaj, do the kirpa. Bakshlo, bakshlo, bakshlo. Because every second we do so many mistakes. This game between us and Kal, we have to understand. We have to understand who we are, why we came to this earth, what is the purpose of our life. Otherwise, what will happen? If we will not recognize this opportunity, we will again go in that vicious circle of life and death. We'll come back again. We have to understand. Kis tarah? How can we understand? How can we access this medicine? Maharaj said Gur Prasadi, with the kirpa of Guru. Kirpa of Guru, Gur Prasad. Gur Prasadi man vasai, name rahe samay. And we have to merge in the Naam. We have to merge in the Shabad. Gur Shabdi har paiye, bin Shabda param pulai. This should be read this way. Gur Prasadi har paiye, bin Shabda param pulai. There is a gap between Shabde also. Why? Without the Shabad, we will be in doubts. That's right, there is a pause there. Bin Shabda param pulai. Doubts cannot go away without a Guru Prasad, without a Sas Gira Simran, without searching ourselves, who we are, without understanding that we are not this physical body. बड़ी वड्डी किरपा हुंदी है अगर किसी ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ बहुत कृपा. It's a big kirpa, ultimate kirpa, if we start understanding that we are not this physical body. All our diseases, especially the home rog, especially the disease of ego we have because we think we are physical body. What happens when we think that we are physical body? Just think about it. When we think I am so and so, it comes with the baggage. I am so and so, I have such and such position in the society, I am a politician, I have so much power, I can control so many things, I am a millionaire, I have a big house, all is I. In the world, we need our identity. In the spiritual world, we have to lose our identity. ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਕਤ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਆਇਡੈਂਟੀਟੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ. ਬਟ ਇਨ ਦ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਵਰਲਡ we have to shed our identity. We have to lose our home. The only way we can lose it with Sas Gira Simran. Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru. Every time Panj Doots try to attack us, the Home tries to attack us, the Kam tries to attack us, what we have to do? Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru. We have to jap naam with the gyan, with the wisdom of Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. We are very fortunate we have Gurbani Guru. It was not easy before to get an access to the Guru. Only certain castes, only certain people can get an access to the physical Guru. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਤੇ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਹੀ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਤਾ. He finished the concept of physical Guru. Now we have a Bani as a Guru. Man re nij kar vasa hoye. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ how can you shed your home? How can you shed your ego? When you will have a permanent seat in the Nijkar. Permanent. What is the Nijkar? Nijkar is where Satguru Ji is there. Once we can go to the Nijkar, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਗਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਆਉਣਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਵੇ ਨਿਜਕਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਨਿਜਕਰ is also called ਥਿਰਕਰ, ਨਿਜਕਰ is also called ਦਸਮ ਦਵਾਰ, mahal, so many names. That mahal, that house of Vaheguru Ji is our real house. Whose house? Our mind's house. Not the physical body's house. Mind's house. Sukham Shri's house. Then once mind will start going there, mind will recognize itself. Mind will change its form, because the original form of the mind is Jot. Man tu Jot Sarup hai apna mool pachan. Mind is a light, and we have to recognize that. And the way to recognize is to go to the Nijkar. Man re Nijkar vasa hoye, Ram naam salahe tu, फिर आवन जान न होए. किथे आवन जान न होए? You will not come back in reincarnation. You will not come back in this physical world. You will stay in Nijkar. You will stay in the Vaheguru Ji's Hukam forever. Man re Nijkar vasa hoye. How? Ram naam salahe tu. You have to sing the praises all the time. जिसनू बख्शे सिफ्त सलाह नानक पातशाही पातशाह. We have to do the salah. We have to do the praises. We have to do the chanting with the gyan. कि ਆਪਾਂ कित्थे जाना है? निजकर च जाना है. क्यों जाना है? Because Nijkar is the house of Vaheguru. Vaheguru Ji himself is a Nijkar. We have to merge in the Nijkar. That's the real house of our mind. That's a real house of Vaiguruji. Yes, Vaiguruji is everywhere. Vaiguruji is inside us, Vaiguruji is outside us. But to go in the Thirkar, to go in the Nijkar, where no movement is there, Sahaj is there, the peace is there, mind will stop moving. Mind only moves because of five doots, because we are slave of five doots. Five doots wants us to be moving all the time, wandering all the time, be in a doubt all the time. One single doubt, our mind starts moving. Till the time mind, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਨ ਟਿਕੇਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮਨ ਦੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਣਗੇ, till the time will not kill the thoughts, till the time will not have a Guru Prasad, a Kirpa, our mind will keep on moving. ਮਨਵਸ ਆਵੇ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਜੇ ਪੂਰਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋਏ. ਪੂਰਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੋਏਗੀ? ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਪੂਰਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ. ਹਰ ਇੱਕੋ ਦਾਤਾ ਵਰਤ. ਦਿਸ ਵਾਜ਼ ਬਾਈ ਦ ਵੇ ਅ ਸੈਂਟਰਲ ਆਈਡੀਆ. ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਸਲਾਹੇ ਤੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਆਵਣ ਜਾਣ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ. ਰਹਾਓ. That's a Rahao means that's a central idea of the message which Guru Sahib is telling us, that you have to do the praises all the time and you will not come and go. You will not come to this world, this physical world, you will not come back again. That your recycle of life and death will be done. Har ikko data vartda Duja avarna koe. Now, when we'll start going there, we'll realize that there's only one. There's no second. Har ikko data vartada duja avarna koi. There is nobody else. That's why only and only Nirankar Vaiguru, the formless Vaiguru, he is the only one. Maharaj explained us at the first thing of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Ik, by putting one Vaiguru. He is only one. Shabad salahi man vasai sahaje e sukh hoye. And if we want a Guru Prasad, we have to do Shabad salahi, praises through the Shabad. Through the Shabad. Vaiguru, Vaiguru, Vaiguru. Shabad salahi man vase. Then he'll come in our mind. Shabad salahi man vase sahje hi sukh hoye. Step by step, slowly and peacefully, we will be in sukh, the actual bliss, the actual anand, because we have temporary sukh. When we eat something, when we sleep and all that stuff, we get a temporary sukh. To have a permanent sukh, we have to connect through the Shabad. You can try, right? This is experiment you can try, right? I mean, obviously, Gurmukhs are already trying. When they will spend a time, let's say 2-3 hours at the Amrit Vela, dedicated. I'm not talking about Turdeyan, Firdeyan, Utdeyan, Baitdeyan. I'm not talking about the 2-3 hours of a Simran in the morning, Sasgira Simran. You will see just by doing 2 to 3 hours at the Amrit Vela, 1 hour in the evening, your life will change. Totally change. Right? And when the day you will not do it, you will see that five doots attack will be more and more. There will be too many attacks. That's why we have to increase our dedicated time. Turdeyan firdeyan te karna hi hai. Hukam is anadin, day and night we have to sing the praises. But since we are kirti, we have to make sure we have some dedicated time where our attention is not divert. We are not thinking about our work and all. While working, we have to do Vah Guru, but that's a samdrishti. 50% time we are spending on our work, Rajogun stuff. 50% time we are spending in the Sattogun, right? But when we will start spending dedicated 2-3 hours, we will see Vaiguruji will do Kirpa. Vaiguruji will take our mind above Trigun Maya. Trigun Maya will be gone slowly and slowly and will start going in the Nijkar. because we are stuck in the Trigun Maya by these five dudes. We are only thinking about the worldly stuff. In the moment we'll first start forgetting our physical body, forgetting our thoughts, we will go to the Chautha Pad. Trigun Mete, Chauthe Varte, Iha Bhagat Nirani. The Trigun will go away and our mind will start going in the Chautha Pad or the Nijkar. Shabad Salahi Man Vase, Sehje hi Sukh hoye. But it will happen Sehje, slowly, slowly. Not very fast, not right away. Patience. Ardas Benti, Saas Gira Simran, Saas Saas Simran, Antargat Simran, and will slowly, slowly start going in the Nijkar. Initially, maybe for few minutes, but later, with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, when we learn how to go to Sun, we'll start going in Sun very, very fast. But it will only happen if we'll spend 2-3 hours. And in the night, when we are about to sleep, we have to do the Simran and we'll directly go in the Sun rather than a sleep. The difference between sleep and the Sun is Sun will have no thoughts. We will go directly to the Nijkar. Right? Sab Shabad Salahi Man Vasai, Sehje hi Sukh hoye, Sab Nadri Andar Vekhda, Jai Pave Teh De. Somebody has a question, Vaheguruji? किसी का क्वेश्चन है प्लीज पूछ लो. ओके हाँ जी. शब्द सलाही मन वसे सहजे ही सुख होए सब नदरी अंदर वेखदा जय पावै तैं दे. He is putting the glance on everybody, but specific glance on the Gurmukhs who are chanting. And he knows everything. Sometimes, some people have this question. The other person was doing so much Simran, I was also doing the same. He has or she has a lot of Kirpa, but I don't have that much amount of Kirpa. Never ever compare, because we don't know what we did in our previous lives. And some people they will do little bit of a Simran and they will have lots and lots of Kirpa. They'll start listening to the Shabad, they will have a sweet taste and all that stuff. And देखो महाराज ने शब्द कितों स्टार्ट किया है, रोग तो होमे रोग तो. Sometimes they'll start getting home about it, and that kirpa will go away. That kirpa, that karam, that bhakti which was there in the previous birth, they will exhaust it. That's why if you are getting a kirpa, Guru Prasad, never ever be in home and increase your time of bhakti. जिन्ना वध तो वध आपां वधा सकते हैं. You should be humble. It should be a humbling experience. But that's also game. Everything is in the will of Vaheguru. But if he wants to give somebody some kirpa, it is up to him. I know we were sitting in the Sangat doing a bhakti. There was one lady. She said, I don't believe in all these things. I'm here in the Sangat because of my husband. But she was still there. And just in one session, she started hearing the Panchabad. She started hearing the flute. She started hearing the bells. And she said, I don't know why I'm hearing all these things. But she was honest. Because of her previous bhakti and because Vaheguruji wanted to give her the gift, Vaheguruji gave her the gift, although she didn't believe in it. And because of that, she started believing, right? And she started doing the Simran. So it doesn't matter. Everything is in the will of Vaheguru. For some people, it's very less seva and more kirpa because of their previous karams. But if they don't realize that kirpa will go away, right? So we have to make sure that we become very humble and we do Ardas Benti, because it's not in our hand at the end of the day. If we are doing the Simran, because Vaheguruji wanted us to do the Simran. Vaheguruji brought us to the Sangat. It's not in our hands. Sab nadri andar vekhda, jai pave tande. Only if he will wish, only if he wants to give us a Guru Prasad, only because of his grace. Nothing is in our power. It is all in Vaheguruji. होमै सब्बा गणत है गणतै नाउ सुख नाहि. Problem is because we think we are a physical body, all our actions जो भी ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕੁਛ ਵੀ, ਭਗਤੀ ਵੀ, ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਮ, ਰੋਟੀ ਵੀ ਪਕਾਣੀ, ਸਭ ਕੁਛ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੋਮੇ 'ਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. We want praises from this world. Because of that, because we want praises from this world, we forget that this is a big disease. Self appreciation or people appreciating us, everybody wants that, especially in the corporate world when we work, right? We tell our boss, oh, I did so much, so many things, nobody appreciated us. That's why I said in the beginning, worldly life is different, spiritual life is different. In spiritual life, we want to shed our identity. In the worldly life, we want people to praise us. ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਮਿੰਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ, right? And all our actions is that, okay, we want appreciation. ਹੋਮੈ ਸਭਾ ਗਣਤ ਹੈ, ਗਣਤੈ ਨੋ ਸੁਖ ਹੋਏ. But if people will do our praises, will not get a sukh. Maybe a temporary sukh for time being, but at the end of the day, it will become a dukh. Bikki kar kamavani, bikhi mahe samai. And I will keep on expecting people to do the praises. Then we will dip in a big sagar, because this is a poison. Home is also called a poison, because what happens? Because of people's appreciation, we get into ego, and we want more appreciation, and then we tell people that, see, I'm getting so much, I have so much, so many people praise me, right? Bikki kar kamavni, and whole life is spent in this task of self appreciation, people giving me praises and all. Bikhi maismai, agar sari umar asi bikh de vich ravange, we will spend whole our life in poison. At the end, we will merge in big poison. The naam will not come. Either home can be there or naam can be there. Both cannot be there. Home naave naal virodh hai. Doe na basai ik thaai. Bin naave thor na paeni. Jampur dukh sahai. Can they send that for a dukh? Not only in this world, because they will not get a peace. People who, it's a false, fake phenomena or a thought process that if we'll have so much power, worldly power, we'll be happy. No. All the kings, all the politicians, they are not happy. They have money, they have power. So many people know them. But without his glance, without his nadar, without his grace, nobody can be happy. Bin nave thor na paini, jampur dukh, jampur dukh sahai. Without the naam, without connecting with him, without singing his praises, kadi vi kise nu vi shanti nahi mili. Nobody gets peace. And what happens when we will die in dukh? In the Jampur, we will have to suffer a punishment by Jamdoots. All these 5 doots which are inside us, they become Jamdoots, and they give us the problem. Inside also this they gave us when we lived this life, and when we left this physical body, they will still give us a problem. That's why Maharaj is telling us again and again, what we have to do is sing his praises. But with the gyan, gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. The pao part people forget. Has to be with love. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Not mechanical, with love. आओ जी, अस्सी भी महाराज दे सिफ्त सलाह करिए. Anybody has any questions, Guru Pyareo? Please ask if you have questions. कोई गल ना समझ आई होवे. Otherwise, let's do Simran. We have to say Wah, listen, Guru, listen. आओ जी शुरू करिए. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru Va 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 Guru 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 Antargat, mind should chant and mind should listen. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਵਿਖੈ ਵਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਧਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ। We'll meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m.